So starting with the SSRA1, this is our single worker tie-off anchor. It is seam mounted. It uses 12 non-penetrating set screws. It's a solid piece of aluminum. It is universal fit for about 95% of today's standing seam roofs. Nothing penetrates. There's no holes. There's no voided warranties. This is a really versatile product that is it's a good tool to have in the truck when you're working on standing seam roofs for sure. What makes it so unusual in this industry though is this removable D-ring on top, which allows adapter plates to be added to the anchor. So it's not just a tie off. So we do have two set screws. If you're working on 22 gauge steel, you want to use the cup tip set screws torqued at 90 inch-pounds. That's not foot-pounds, that's inch-pounds. And if you're working on 24 gauge steel, you want to switch the screws out for nylon tip set screws. That's a softer bite on the panel with a heavier torque setting. So when you go to the nylon on 24 gauge steel, you want to torque 180 to 200 inch-pounds. Once you have those in place and you have a compatible seam, then if you need to add 10-foot wooden walkboards for one worker, you can mount two SSRA1s about 8 feet apart, remove the D-rings, take a pair of SSRA2 Roof Jack Adapters. Those drop right on top of the anchor bodies and lock on with 2 top bolts. They have seam height adjustable feet that are padded on the bottom, and they're also adjustable for different roof pitches. So this will hold a 10-foot wooden walkboard. If you want a 100-foot temporary horizontal lifeline, you can mount 2 SSRA1s with the D-rings removed. You mount those on seams next to each other, and these seams can be between 12 and 24 inches wide. If you notice the grooves in the SSRA3 plate, that allows that width adjustment. So we've made just one plate that fits nearly every standing seam out there in the industry. So you would mount your SSRA3 anchor plate on top of 2 SSRA1 anchors, and that assembly is going to be one endpoint for a 100-foot horizontal lifeline. So we sell a kit that has everything. We make it easy. It's called the SSRA HLL kit. That's going to be 4 SSRA1 seam anchors, 2 SSRA3 anchor plates, and it also includes a 4-man Kern mantle 100-foot temporary horizontal lifeline. But keep in mind, when you're working on standing seam, we limit that to 2 workers on the line at a time. It is a 4-man rope, but on standing seam, we want to add that other safety factor in there.